Hello everyone. This is Melissa from stampwithmelissa.com. Today I have a really fun card that I want to share with you. I'm actually filming this on December 9th and I have no idea when I'm gonna release it, but just thought it probably won't come out until January, so I thought, I'll explain the Christmas tree and the Christmas sweater and all the Christmas decorations by saying that this is being filmed way in advance. I am working on swap cards. So as a demonstrator, we get to participate in card swaps with other demonstrators. So I make a bunch. The swap leader picks the number. In this case, it's 21. So I'm making 21 cards that are the exact same. I send them to the organizer. She gets them from everybody, grabs them, and then piles them up and then ships back, and I will get 20 different cards. You always send an extra one for the organizer to just keep, which I think is like not even payment enough because she does so much work. So I am working on swap cards. I am using the beautiful Desert Details bundle from the Delicate Desert Suite in the new mini catalog. And even though I have to make 21, I always like to make one extra so that I can keep it. Sometimes you do get your own swaps back if people don't send in their swaps or they didn't follow the rules or whatever. So sometimes you do get your own swaps back, but just in case, I always like to make one for me too. It also helps me out then because I make the first one and then my mom actually helps me die cut and stuff, die cut and emboss. And it just helps us both to like remember what I was thinking, right? So I thought I'd take you along for this. I'm participating in several swaps, so I'm planning to do a video for each of them. This is the first one that I'm working on, not necessarily the first video you'll see, but it is actually the first one I am working on. So I'm going to hook my camera up and show you the process. Okay, so I kind of already have something in mind. This is the stamp set again. It's so pretty. I love it. Sarah and Shelly, our CEO and co-founder, they're also mother and daughter. They actually shared some beautiful cards with this set during our onstage, which is the demonstrator event, and I just thought it was so pretty. So, okay, so I've got my Stamparatus here and some Petal Pink cardstock, and I'm going to try hinge stepping. I'm not really sure because I put these two stamps together. I'm not really sure if it will hinge step well, so we're going to try it. And if I don't like it, well, paper has two sides. So I am using Cajun Craze ink, and then we'll scoot it down, and we do have to kind of play with our magnet. So you can see I just moved that down one step. I'm hoping that with the gaps in between, that it will like look good. So fingers crossed. It lays on top of it, but honestly, it kind of like butts right up. So I'm going to leave it. So I'm going to move these magnets up here then. Again, move this down. Come in with my Cajun Craze. And stamp that. And then we've got one more set. I really like it. I think that looks cute. So then what I'll do when I go to make all my swap cards is I'll actually just leave... I'll leave these stamps on here so that I don't have to worry about placing them later. So, okay, I love that. So, let's close up Cajun Craze. I will put a link to the blog post below this video as well, and that will have all of the supplies I used if you would like to check them out. Okay, so let me set this off to the side. We've got this beautiful piece now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my seal and add some seal to the back. And then I have another layer of Petal Pink because I love my layers. And then look at how sharp that looks when you have that little border of the same color. I just think it makes it look so good, so sharp. So that we're going to add some seal to the back of this. Also, sorry, my heater just started, so hopefully you didn't hear that. And then we're adding it to the Calypso Coral base. Now there's a beautiful pattern paper pack, DSP pack. And that is where my color inspirations came from. And I wanted to go with the warms. This pattern has both like, kind of cool and warm colors. And I wanted to go with warms here. So I'm going to pull out this. I think it's a rose. I'm going to pull this out if I can get it. There we go. And also this sentiment right here. And we're going to get those mounted. I don't know what colors I want to stamp them in, so I'm trying to think. I might stamp this one in Cajun Craze. Although I feel like it would be, I don't know what color because I feel like the sentiment could be in Cajun Craze. So maybe I'll stamp this one in Petal Pink. If I don't like it, again, paper has two sides. So let's see here. So we've got a little piece here. Now, just a word of warning, people always ask me about this. When I got this ink pad, there's a little piece of plastic right there, so my ink pad does not slide any further than that. Don't worry, the ink is fine. I can still use the pad. So I have people all the time who are like, oh my gosh, you need to get a new one, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, why? The ink works. Doesn't really impact me much, right? Okay, I do like that. So we've got that stamped. And then I'll pull in Cajun Craze again, and I do have a little, come here, strip of basic white. And then I will stamp Let the Fun Begin. How cute is that? And then this would be fun for, like, if somebody's moving, right? I have an uncle who lives in Arizona, and I don't know why, but this set really reminds me of Arizona. So this would be cute for somebody who's moving. It would be cute for, like, somebody who's starting a new job. It would be cute for, I don't know, a birthday. Like, so many different reasons you could use that sentiment. All right, I don't know why I can't pick anything up today, but we're gonna die cut a bunch of things out. So I've got a piece of gray granite and then this fun little border that's in the dies. So we're gonna die cut that. And then I am going to add that, and I'm going to use this Stylish Shapes banner shape to die cut that out. Okay, then we've got our rose, which if it's not a rose, somebody can correct me in the comments, but otherwise I'm going to just call it a rose. We're going to try not to bump our board so we don't move all of our dies around. Okay, that looks good. Then I'm going to grab, this is a piece of the DSP, and I'm going to die cut out this fun little thing that is in the bundle. I'm just trying to figure out where to move it. And yes, I know that banner moved. I'll fix it before I send it through. Okay, we've got that. And then last but not least, I'm going to use a different banner with some of the, I forget the name of it off the top of my head, but this is the shiny paper that's also in this suite. And we're going to die cut that, and then we're going to fix this. Beautiful. I'm going to try to wing it. My mom is going to be so happy when I show her all of these things she has to die cut out at once. Not. I guess she doesn't have to die cut them all out at once, but that's up to her. Anyway, I'm just grateful that she helps me. Okay, so we've got our cute banner or sentiment, whatever. We've got this cute little bit here. How adorable is that? And then the fun thing is, because it's designer series paper, you get different patterns. Each of the cards will be different. There's that shiny piece. Here's this fun frame. How cool is that? And then our rose, maybe not rose. That actually die cut out really well. So, okay, so, and actually I should say this is the one I'm keeping for myself. I always actually keep the worst one for myself. So if I have one that die cuts a little bit funny, that's actually the one I keep. So I don't know, this might be one that actually goes in the swap, but clean off that a little. So what I'm envisioning here is that this will go on. This will go on like that or so. Or maybe actually more over here, maybe crooked. I don't know, we'll play with it. Then I'm thinking that the rose will go kind of on top of it. So actually half of it is hidden, so I could cut it in half and use the other half somewhere else. Maybe I'll do that, but for now I'm just gonna place it like that. And then I was thinking that this would go like here, whoops, and this would lay on top of it. Oh, I love that. I think that would be cute. Okay, so I don't know for sure that I'm going to use the other half of this somewhere else, but I'd like to at least have the option. So let's go ahead and cut this in half. Or half-ish, I guess. And I'm going to work with this piece first. So I'm going to start with my rose and some dimensionals. This is all creative process. I hope you guys like these kinds of videos. They're pretty fun for me to show you. A lot of times people are like, you make it look so easy, or like, it comes naturally to you, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, well, sometimes I have ideas. Like this card, I had ideas. But I don't always. It's actually, often I don't. So I'll find myself, usually on Instagram actually, looking at other people's cards, or sometimes Pinterest, or sometimes they come up on Facebook because of the demonstrator groups that I'm in on Facebook. And they'll pop up and I'm like, oh, that's so cute. And sometimes I'm like, oh, I cased your card. And people are like, that looks nothing like my card. And you know what? That's what casing is all about. It's selectively editing, right? And so you're kind of taking what you like about a card and making it your own. So anyway, this one I actually came up with the idea all on my own. So, all right, there's that other half right there. I think that's so cute. So this will probably go up on dimensionals. For sure it will. And I have to open a new pack. So let's see. I'm going to put this right in the middle, I guess. So, okay, that went slanted, which is fine. Let me grab a new thing, a new sheet. And are you guys corner pickers, or do you pick in the middle? I've asked this before, and it actually amazes me how many people will just pick wherever. I accidentally grabbed an extra, so we're going to use it. Yes, a lot of people just like grab from the middle wherever they want. And I'm like, I can't do that. I can't handle that. I have to start at the end in the corner. And I usually do 2 or 3 rows to start because I find it's easier to grab than just going down the one row. But then after those 2 rows are done, I'll go singularly up and down. Okay, anyway, enough of that, right? Make sure our card's opening the right way. Oh, I love this. Beautiful. And then, like I said, so this I think I'll stick down like that. I'm toying with whether I should add some twine. I really want to add white twine, but I don't know if that's too much with this sentiment. So we'll see what happens. So we're gonna add some seal and then stick this in. Hold up. Let's see. Where do we want this to sit? Because I do want it to be symmetrical. So I want that about right there. So then I want this one to be about right here. See how I did that? Okay, do I add twine? I think that it would be really pretty to add a little bow under there, but I could use linen thread, except I don't think I would want the linen thread with the gray. That might not look too bad. I know I'm going to say, what do you guys think? But the card will already be done by the time you see this, so. That actually doesn't look too bad. But my other thought was, like, I could use white. Or even vanilla. I mean, I know that things are white here, but vanilla might look kind of pretty. That actually might look really pretty. Okay, let's do vanilla. We're doing it. Okay. Let me get things out of the way here. And I'm just going to tie a little bow. Oh my gosh, that means I'm going to have to do so many bows for these swap cards. And that's one thing my mom will not do for me. She does not enjoy tying bows, which is fine, because they're not super difficult. Okay, so that looks pretty good to me. Yeah, pretty good. These are not my ribbon scissors, but they worked. Okay, so then what I'm going to do is I'm going to just put a little bit of seal right there. Stick that. And I'm putting it like up and down so that you can actually see it, right? Okay, so then we'll take dimensionals. This is from that 5 twine combo pack, by the way. You can see I kind of mix matched my little bag here because I have a lot of vanilla. I ran out of the black and the white constantly. That's why I didn't really want to use black and white on these, because I don't know that I have enough. Yeah, so okay, then we're gonna just stick this on like this. Oh, so cute. Okay, so we've got that. Now we have to do embellishments. And okay, hold on one second. All right, so like I said before, at the time I'm filming this actually hasn't come out. And I am a little bit nervous about, I always get so nervous to use new embellishments on swaps, and I think it's because you have to make so many swaps, and I'm like, what if I run out of embellishments? Which is like silly, because you just buy more. Okay, so, because let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Of course, we have 21 of these and 21 of these, and I have 22 cards. This, I think, is my only pack, but I do actually think I have another pack coming today. Or maybe 2 more packs, so I'll be fine. As long as I don't use 2 of the same. So maybe we'll use this big sequins, like over here. And then I'll use the little one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we have 20 of those. So I'll use one of these little ones. Cute! I think that's super duper stinking cute. By the way, these are the gold faceted adhesive backed sequins. These are actually part of that Delicate Desert suite. So that's the swap card. How adorable is that? And then I will decorate the inside of my card. I don't decorate the swap card insides just because that takes a lot of extra work and cardstock, and not everybody does that. So, yeah, but I think that's so stinking cute. For sure. All right, this is it. Solid. Okay, anyway, thank you all for watching. Once again, there will be a link down in this description box below this video that has a blog post. Head to that blog post. You'll get to see pictures of this card so you can see it close up and all prettied and everything. And I will also include all of the supplies I used. And at the time you're seeing this, the new catalog is live. So you can shop all these fun new products. So make sure you check that out, and make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already, and I'll catch you next time. Bye for now.